Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!
I still haven't even gotten to the locales and about Iceborne, which is the best expansion I've ever seen from a video game. And then
Hey, wait a minute, Rick. I thought this was a commercial. What's going on? I mean,
Relax, Morty. Don't worry about it. Let's just see where this goes.
So I know I've been gone for a while. I've been gone for about 2.5 years. I stepped away doing content creation because the last 2 videos I did were pretty bad. It kind of put me off of making more content for this channel. I cared about numbers way too early on when I should have just kept making content and just keep on going and see what sticks and what doesn't. I'm going to be posting more shorts, more videos on my main YouTube channel. I'm also going to be doing live streams as well. I'm actually be doing multi-streaming, so I'm going to be live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. And right now, I just want people to enjoy the stuff that I'm making right now. So right now, I'm just making some Monster Hunter World content because right now, Monster Hunter Wilds, there's not that much to do. Gogmazios just came out, and then there's going to be another update. But after that, we're not going to get another expansion until probably March 2027. That seems about reasonable. I'm going to be streaming a fresh playthrough of Monster Hunter World without any Defender gear, so if you want to check out that type of content, just check out my live streams. I'll have a VODs on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick in case you guys miss it, so not the end of the world, and eventually those streams will be turned into a maybe like an episodic thing, like episode 1, episode 2, you know, so yada yada yada. But for right now, I'm going to be focused on Monster Hunter World content. I think that's going to be like my main thing for the next couple of months until we get something new with Monster Hunter Wilds. When I have an audience, I think that that could have people watching me play that game. I think I will jump into Wilds, but I think people are feeling a little bit nostalgic already again for Monster Hunter World. With all that being said, I want my first proper video back being about the game that still means a lot to me, which is Monster Hunter World Iceborne, because this expansion is still doing things that a lot of modern games are still struggling to pull off. Released as a massive expansion to Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter World Iceborne took everything the base game did well and pushed it further. It introduced a master rank, a brand new region called the Hoarfrost Reach, new monsters, and returning monsters. This wasn't just content for the sake of being hard. Iceborne was designed to test positioning, preparation, and patience, just more trying to see how much of a good hunter you are that it takes to prep and to get ready for these hunts. One of the most talked about additions in Iceborne was the Clutch Claw. Love it or hate it, fundamentally it did change the way how combat was worked in this game. Monsters became more interactive, weak points mattered more, and aggression had to be earned. And I think Iceborne did really well in making every weapon feel more complete. I think pretty much the Clutch Claw was just a bad addition to the game. Not saying it's horrible. I mean, there's wire bugs from Rise and, you know, Hunter style arts on Generations Ultimate. Each game has their own gimmick. This was World's gimmick, which was the Clutch Claw at the end. It was fine. It's not the worst thing I've seen.
I mean, it's alright, like, overrated as fuck in my opinion.
It wasn't something that I always interacted with as much, or sometimes I always just completely forget, even though how powerful it is. But Iceborne's monster roster is where the expansion truly shines. New monsters weren't just damage sponges, they were just unique mechanics, distinct personalities, and behaviors that force you to adapt. Then there's the endgame, specifically guiding lands, or how a lot of people like to call it, the grinding lands. This was Iceborne's long-term playground, a system designed around exploration, grinding, and gradual mastery of the land. This was something that I did not do as much. I did not touch this part of the endgame. Once this came out, I just did not understand how to do it. There was just so many videos. I swear I actually dropped off the game, even though I still feel like it was one of the better expansions I played in the game. But why would someone want to go back and play Iceborne in 2026? Well, why would anybody want to play older games? Because nostalgia.
These monsters know no countries. They are nature's most powerful predators. And they are coming.
Nostalgia is like one of the biggest things that old Monster Hunter veterans still get, and it's very easy to just adapt and get that old nostalgia feeling again by playing an old Monster Hunter game. But usually when you see Monster Hunter World Iceborne, it's usually just on sale for like $20 most. It still has a very active community on PC, especially with all the mods. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss Wild's targeting system, even though some of the monsters make them look like practical jokes, just how easy some of the fights could be. But you get involved with these monsters so much better. It's just better than the Clutch Claw when it came to the wound system. You might think that I may hate newer Monster Hunter games just because I always keep talking about World or coming back to World. It doesn't mean that newer Monster Hunter games are bad. Usually they're more faster, more accessible, more experimental per se. But Iceborne just sits in a unique middle ground where it doesn't overwhelm the player as much as you think it does. I think the combat's just imperfect enough that you could still have an impact on the hunt even if you don't know what you're doing, if that makes sense. Honestly, revisiting Iceborne reminded me why I fell in love with Monster Hunter in the first place. It's a game about preparation, patience, and improvement, and those ideas kind of mirror why I wanted to come back making content in the first place. It just feels right. And if you've been thinking about returning to Monster Hunter World Iceborne or trying it for the first time in 2026, I think this is the great time to do it. I know I haven't posted in a while, but if you're still interested in more Monster Hunter content, streams, short and long form videos like this, then keep watching, support me, or look at my Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Monster Hunter will still be the main topic for this channel, but I will still like to play other games and talk about other games that I enjoy. Going forward, I suspect to do more videos on other games, different series, and whatever I feel like I generally want to dive into next. And if that sounds all good, then thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one.